Good morning, my dear students. So in today's class we are going to discuss about the difference between breathing and cellular respiration, and also the remaining portions like respiration in other animals. So first one is about the difference between breathing and cellular respiration. We know that breathing, otherwise called as external respiration, and cellular respiration, otherwise termed as internal respiration. So based on certain parameters, they are classified into different category. That means they are differentiated into breathing and in cellular respiration. First, we can say we can discuss the category process. Based on the process, it is the two are very different. First one is, it is a physical process in which exchange of gases takes place. We know that through breathing, the inhalation and exhalation occurs. It is a physical process and no chemical reaction takes place. No chemical reaction is involved in breathing process. But coming to cellular respiration, it is a biochemical process. Biochemical process in which breakdown of food occurs. Okay, and the next one is energy. We know that energy is not released during breathing, but in cellular respiration, energy is released. And then occurrence. It occurs outside the cell of body, like the body parts like nose, nostrils, larynx, trachea, lungs. All these parts are involved. So all these parts are outside the cells. So outside the cell of body, this breathing occurs. But when we take the cellular respiration, it occurs inside the cells. And then enzymes. Enzymes are involved. Enzymes are not involved in breathing. But in cellular respiration, enzymes are involved. Okay. And then the next topic is about respiration in other animals. First one is respiration in insects. So insects, there is a particular structure, a network of tiny air tubes are there in insects, and that is termed as tracheae. And this tracheae, this network is present on inside the entire body of insects. This tracheae opens outside on the sides of the body of insects through a small opening called spiracles. Okay, and this spiracles, through this spiracles, the air enters into their body, and the tracheae carries this air into entire cells of the body. And after the respiration, carbon dioxide is produced, and that carbon dioxide is carried by this tracheae itself, and it is eliminated through the spiracles. This is how the respiration in insects takes place. Insects like cockroaches, then grasshoppers, etc. have this tracheae for respiration. And then coming to earthworm, it have a thin and moist skin. So with the help of that skin, earthworm respire. And the next organism is frog. Frog lives in both terrestrial habitat and aquatic habitat. Right. So when it is in terrestrial habitat, it uses its pair of lungs to respire. And when they are in water, they use their moist skin to respire. So these are the two different kinds of respiration takes place in frog. And coming to fishes, fishes have gills that are present on both sides of their head. And with the help of that gills, they will respire. First, they will taking in water through their mouth, and it is passed into the gills. The gills contains numerous blood vessels. So that will extract, that blood vessels in the gills will extract oxygen from the water and releases the remaining water out through the gills. And by using that oxygen, they will respire, and after that the carbon dioxide is given out through the blood vessels of gills, and it is eliminated outside the body through the gills itself. Okay, so gills are the specialized organ in fishes to respire. And then coming to plants, we know that plants through respiration, plants glucose is broken down into carbon dioxide and water, and energy is released. Right. So in breathing in plants, they are also using oxygen to inhale and carbon dioxide is eliminated out. So coming to the leaves of plant, there is a small tiny opening present for the gaseous exchange, and that opening is termed as stomata. Stomata is present in the leaves of plants. Then coming to the roots, roots also need to respire. So for that, there are tiny minute hair-like structures which are present on the roots, that termed as root hairs. So through root hairs also gaseous exchange occurs through a process called diffusion. Through diffusion, oxygen from the surrounding air of soil enters into the roots, and carbon dioxide as a product of respiration, it is eliminated by diffusion through this root hairs. So root hairs are the structures that helps in the respiration in roots of plants. And then the woody stems or the large trees contains bark on the outer surface. We know that bark, the cracked surface of trees called bark. It contains a small opening called lenticels, and that lenticel helps in the gaseous exchange. Lenticels are usually provided with the loosely arranged cells, and a large intercellular space is present. Through that, the gaseous exchange occurs easily. So these are the three modes of respiration in different plants, like stomata, then root hairs are there, and also lenticels. These are the things that included in this chapter, and here ends our chapter. So for your first term exam, we are considering these two chapters, nutrition in animals and this respiration in organism. So keep on studying well and score good marks. Okay, thank you.